So our next wine is Scarpetta. This is a really fun winery. It's actually a master sommelier's project. So there's this guy, Bobby Stuckey. He worked at the French Laundry, and one of the chefs there, Lachlan, they kind of broke off and started their own restaurant in Boulder called Frasca. They won the James Beard Award this last year. I think they've won a couple James Beard Awards. And it's a really, really cool restaurant. But they also started a wine label called Scarpetta. And Scarpetta actually means when you have this delicious meal and there's all this sauce or oil on your plate, you use a piece of bread to wipe it up. That's called a Scarpetta. And this is one of their lines called Frico. And that is a Parmesan crisp. It's like a cracker or something.
It is I think it's like a baked Parmesan crisp that I think they normally have like in northern Italy.
Okay.
Oh,
They're
nice.
obviously very food driven with the pig on their label. So this is a line of Italian wines, and they mostly work with northern Italian grape varietals, and this is a rosé from Tuscany. So this is predominantly Sangiovese. There are two other grapes in there that I butcher every time I try to say them, but
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Cileggiolo and Caniolo are the other two grapes, but just think of Sangiovese. This is a killer price point rosé.
Yeah.
So this is the rosé you buy two bottles of instead of one. It's just delicious. It's quaffable. It's clean. It's fresh. It's springtimey. What are you guys getting on here?
I actually do get that cherry thing going on.
I just think of cherries when I think of Sangiovese, but I'm like getting this guava or tropical fruit and.
I still get a little herbal kind of quality to it.
Strong herbals.
What's great about Sangiovese for rosé is that Sangiovese is a real high acid grape already, so it's just perfect for a wine like this, kind of easy drinking and bright and crisp.
This is my board game wine. So if you are at home and playing games like myself, this is a great wine for that because it's an awesome price point. It's super easy to drink. I mean, I set it on the table and 45 minutes later, I had an empty bottle. So
Yeah, it's great for pizza and all sorts of things. Just if you're at home, just want to have an inexpensive bottle of winery pizza. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Love it.
Next wine for
Perfect.
us.
Well, the next wine is Domaine du Salvard. This is their Cheverny Rosé.
I love this
Cheverny
wine.
region is in the Central Loire Valley, kind of on the east side. This wine is imported by Kermit Lynch Imports, which I know is a popular favorite around here. One of the better importers of European wines. 2/3 Pinot Noir and about 1/3 Gamay. This wine, all organically farmed, stainless steel, no oak. Just a bright expression, a little more complexity than a lot of rosés.
Yeah, I love this rosé. I love it every year. I loved it last year, and I love it again this year.
I think this year it's showing so well. I think we got it a couple weeks later than normal. It just kind of settled itself and had its time to get its feet under its belt, and it's just shining. I love it.
Yeah.
I love this rosé. Every year I say that as well, but this year I was ultra pleased.
Yeah, it's delicious. It like fills my mouth. I'm like, it does
Makes you
that
salivate.
drooling thing.
It does the drooling
afterwards.
thing.
Yeah.
It has this beautiful salinity to it and good minerality. And
I think what's great about this wine it highlights what's so great about rosé is that it's very food versatile. I mean, I think you can have this with a variety of things from like charcuterie to seafood or even some poultry dishes and things like that. So it's
very food friendly.
Definitely very versatile.
Yep, it's an awesome wine. Look forward to it every year.
citrusy notes are popping out.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a very
cool.
citrusy rosé to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never say to me all of the time, but yeah, I just get a little bit more citrus on this one.
Yum.
And I'm sad to dump it out, but next one, it's so good.
It is good.
So
It breaks my heart.
we are now going to Brock Cellars. So this is a winery. It's actually an urban winery in Berkeley, California. So Chris Brockway is the owner and winemaker. They're a small winery. They practice organic farming, more natural styles of winemaking. And this is their Love Rosé. So this is a unique blend. It's actually 80% Valdegui and then blend with 14% Zinfandel and 6% Trousseau, which is a grape from the Jura. So it does have a little darker color than the others, but still this beautiful piercing acidity.
Yeah,
and
it's a really
the
pretty
cool
in the
thing,
glass.
I actually had some takeout from a new restaurant in town called Kin, and they give you one bottle of wine to pair with 3 courses. And so they were like, how do you do that when you have an appetizer, a salad course, and a meat course? rosé. So I got this Love Rosé in my package, and it held up to a salad as well as beef short ribs. So it's not crazy full bodied, but it does have enough structure to kind of pair with the whole barbecue, whatever everybody's eating, whatever potluck is happening. So
Quite a bit of fruit on this wine. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like there's lots of strawberry and real pretty
I
red
get
fruit.
lime zesty.
cool. It's like a lime strawberry.
And
Yeah.
it's, I can see how the versatility of this wine would work well with even short ribs. It's delicious.
And it's really pretty in the glass.
Another bonus tip of the Love line. So Brock Cellars, they kind of play with some esoteric, funky wines, but then their Love line, they do a Love red, rosé, and white, and those I have a little stash over here. Actually, have come in cans. So this is Brock Cellars Love Rosé in a can. One can is half a bottle of wine, so drink slowly because it's very deceiving. It doesn't go down like a beer.
Perfect
And
for the
it's
garden.
perfect for gardening,
Yeah.
camping, hiking, golfing, anywhere you just need to throw a can in your backpack and still have high quality wine. We actually did a blind tasting when we brought this wine around to make sure that the rosé in can tastes like the rosé in bottle, because sometimes that doesn't always happen. Sometimes a little lower quality wines can be a little tinny or awkward. And this, we couldn't tell the difference. It tastes gorgeous. It's beautiful. Half a bottle in a can. So it could be just a fun alternative packaging for you.
Yeah, I love my canned wine when I'm in the garden. Sorry, guys.
No,
It's so convenient.
I know.
If we ever have concerts again, you get perfect wine
Yes,
to a conference.
absolutely.
You know?
It's also like that thing about popping a can on a cold, like on a hot day. It just is like, yeah,
It's good long.
pop it
long wine.
open.
Awesome.
Love it. Yeah.
Cool. So 4 rosés, the bubbles, 3 different countries here represented.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
And I just want to remind you, again, if you purchase all 4, it is 15% off. And individually, the bottles are 10% off. And we are still running the 10% off discount on your whole order if you come in with a local takeout receipt. So please continue to support local. We're super thankful. I know everybody else. I know I'm for it. Everyone here is very thankful that you are doing that, and it is important. So thank you so much. And as our motto goes,
Thank you.
Yep, you all have wine. Perfect. As our motto goes, life is too short to drink bad wine. Cheers.
Cheers.